dramatic.
Hello everyone, welcome back. This is episode 20 of the Lucky Card series, and in today's episode we'll find out who is the King of Diamonds and the Ace of Clubs. Now, the King of Diamonds is owned by Simac06 and the Ace of Clubs is owned by James Chaos 0. So yeah, without further ado, let's find out who is the King of Diamonds. Husky Harris, what a pick. That's a terrible pick. And the Ace of Clubs, Mick Foley has already been picked, so it can't be him. Gunnar from TNA, okay. Actually, has he been picked? No, he hasn't, okay. So, Husky Harris versus Gunnar. I will cut to the match. Right, I'm back in the match now. Husky Harris versus Gunnar. Now, the Gunnar core is actually pretty good. I'm not too sure on the titles. They look a bit too jumbled up, but it's still good enough, and it is the best Gunnar core on the Xbox market. Well, not marketplace, community creations at the minute. So you know, you can't get much better than that. And then he's up against Husky Harris, who his overall should actually be a bit higher than 74, to be honest. He's not that bad. He's wrestles as another person. I've completely forgot his name, but he's on FCW. What was it? Bo Dallas, I think? No, not Bo Dallas. That's his brother. But I can't remember his name now. Something Wyatt, I think. I think that's it. Something Wyatt. I'm not sure. But that was it anyway. And you know, these will both be pretty good wrestlers to have in the Royal Rumble because of their size and everything. And then, you know, Gunnar's like a pretty good all-round person. But yeah, both alright picks. Well, I say that, but in my head, it's just Husky Harris just isn't a good pick, is he? 74 overall, he's just not too good. But you know, for his size and everything, he is actually quite quick, and he does run around the ring quite often. So maybe he's like the dark horse in this. You never know. He could be. But you know, maybe not the best pick there for Simac. But actually, was that right? Was it Simac? Or was it James Chaos? I think it was Simac who got him. But either way, I'll know by looking back, so don't worry about it. But yeah, actually, yeah, it was Simac. Sorry, Simac, but you're stuck with Husky Harris. But don't be too disappointed. All you have to do is write a comment to be entered in this. It's not like you're losing anything out of it. But yeah, honestly, this wouldn't be too good of a match in real life. It would probably end up on something like FCW if this was to happen, or you know, because Gunnar doesn't really do too much in TNA, honestly. I haven't seen him for a while. I don't know what's happened to him, but yeah, then there is Husky Harris, who is now that Wyatt person, who I can't remember his name properly. But yeah, he doesn't really do too much in the WWE other than in FCW. So you know, I think it's about time that Cassius Ohno got promoted to the WWE. I mean, Chris Hero, Cassius Ohno, he is a great wrestler, and the WWE have nerfed his moveset. Like what they do with pretty much everyone. But you know, if you watch any wrestling videos of Chris Hero, there is a video where it was like the top 50 moves of Chris Hero, and it's like 10 minutes long, and that's on YouTube. I watched that, and he has some amazing moves, and I haven't seen him do hardly any of them in the WWE. I mean, he has his knockout elbow, roll-on elbow move, which he does, and that's like his most, like, that's the move he uses the most. I haven't seen him use any of his really good moves, which he can do, and he does a lot, and, you know, it's disappointing because he could be big. He could be really big. But then again, since CM Punk's been in the WWE, he doesn't really do any of his high-flying moves like he used to do in Ring of Honor and TNA and stuff like that, you know. So that's quite annoying as well, but you sort of get used to them after time, I guess. But, you know, Chris Hero had some really good moves though, and he should be able to use them. The WWE should let Chris Hero go wild in a match and just completely obliterate without destroying his character or anything. He should still be able to do some of his high-flying moves and everything. I mean, he still does his big boot and his rolling elbow, but none of his really like good wrestling moves, like I forgot what it is. I forgot the name of it, but anyway, it's like something like hell or something. It's got something to do with hell or heaven or something. But anyway, Gunner going for the pin here. He doesn't pick up the win though. Husky Harris manages to kick out of it. But yes, this match will continue. So I think Gunner's probably got this one in the bag, to be honest. Husky Harris probably won't be able to hang on for too much longer. But then again, neither of them seem to be holding any body parts or anything, so they're not too injured. Actually, I think Husky Harris is holding his stomach, probably thanks to that F5. But yeah, he is holding his stomach there, as you can see. So if Gunner focuses on the stomach, maybe he will be able to pick up the win a bit sooner instead of just messing around, getting beat up here. Just go for the stomach area, not the legs. I hate the AI sometimes. I mean, some of these matches have been really quick, and that's good. Especially since all these matches are doing is showing off the superstars and what they can do in the Royal Rumble matches. But then there's some matches that last a long time, like a good 10 minutes, and you know, especially when it's with bad superstars as well, it gets a bit annoying and boring after a while to just watch it. And I understand if it gets a bit boring, but there's not much I can do when it is the AI wrestling here. It's not me. I'm not controlling either of the people here, and I won't be in the Royal Rumble or the TLC match, because then that just gives a bit of an unfair advantage to whoever I am controlling. Because I mean, in my series that I have done in the past, I've been playing on Legend difficulty, and you know, I win the majority of the time. I mean, I'm not trying to be cocky or anything, but Legend difficulty isn't too hard, to be honest. Especially, you just get used to it after a while. The matches do last a bit longer, but you know, it's not too hard, and you know, you manage to pick up the win. And yeah, that's probably what would happen in the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble would probably be a bit different, I guess, but it just depends where you come out in the Rumble. I mean, you could come out first, you could come out 30th. But Gunner hitting his second F5, going for the pin now. He's probably going to get the win. 1, 2, 3. Yes, he does. So that's the end of that match. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to see when your card comes out. And other than that, I will see you next episode, where we find out who is the 2 and 3 of clubs. So I will see you then.